Hello, everybody. How are you today? I hope you're having a great Saturday. It has been a beautiful day here, but it is getting ready to rain. I just got back from my walk and I could feel the drops starting to come down. So I got my walk in before the rain starts and very short walk. I've just been very, very achy these days. When you have arthritis all over your body, you kind of feel it when the barometric pressure goes down and it rains and all that kind of thing. Weather really affects you. Anyhow, so that was a good walk. And while I was taking my walk, my sister called me. She's going to the Taylor Swift concert tomorrow night at Gillette Stadium in Massachusetts. And what she told me had me rolling on the floor. Apparently, Taylor Swift concerts are quite active concerts, okay? So she was going to do a 5K run tomorrow morning before they left to go see the show. And her daughter, she's what, 15, I think, and she's part of the track team, okay? These are very strong girls, athletic girls, and they said, no, you can't do a 5K run before the concert. You need to go to bed early the night before. You need to rest for 2 days. And these are 15-year-olds. You need to rest for 2 days to prepare it. You have to go to bed early. You can't do anything that morning because the concert is going to be crazy, active, very active. And I just thought that was so funny that even 15, 16-year-old girls have to prepare for a Taylor Swift concert because it's going to be so full of energy and activity. They said everybody stands up, everybody dances and sings along, and it's a big event. And she's going to perform for 3 hours, so you have to prepare for it. And I thought that was hilarious. That was so funny. And it's in a stadium, football stadium, 75,000 people. All 3 nights were sold out, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Kim and her daughter are going tomorrow, and her daughter is a big, big fan. She knows every single Taylor Swift song. And what they did was, she said they have to dress up as an album, with their clothes. So it's wild. So her daughter is going to be going as the folklore album, which I didn't like it very much, but a lot of people liked it. And then Kim is going as the Reputation album. So it'll be so cool to see pictures of them and how they look. It's just going to be epic. And I told her I'm so jealous. I've loved Taylor from day one. I would love to see her, but her ticket prices are out of this world, as you can imagine. I mean, this girl, I mean, she puts on a production. If you've seen any of the videos of her shows, oh, she puts on a big, big show. So I'm looking forward to finding out about that. I had my concert of the year, Louis Capaldi, and thankfully it was very calm. I don't know if I could be part of a 3-hour concert with everybody standing. I wouldn't be able to see. I'd be a bitch. I'd be so mad. I mean, I was mad when I went to Keith's concert last year. On the Keith Urban front, I am really, really surprised. All right. He's not putting out an album this year. And I'm like, why? He's been releasing, singles for a long time now. And he did a recent interview and he said that he's not putting out an album until next year, sometime. So I guess he won't be doing a big tour next year unless the only way that would work out is if he did it like early in the year and then he would tour in the summer. But I don't know. Maybe he's just deciding to take some time off. I don't know. But a lot of people are disappointed in that. I noticed I am part of a group on Facebook called the Official Keith Urban Fan Club. Now, I'm not part of the fan club anymore. And, technically, you're supposed to be a member of the fan club, but I was when I joined several years ago. So I don't really talk that much anymore because the administrator said, if I find out that any of you are not in the fan club, I'm going to boot you out, which, hell, I was in this fan club for a long time. How many years was that? I was in this fan club for like 6, 7, 8 years, and just got to the point with my finances I couldn't afford to do it anymore. And you don't get much from the fan club anymore. Back in the day, when you joined fan clubs, you would get like a T-shirt, you get a picture, a signed picture, maybe a keychain. These days, fan clubs don't do anything. I don't know about other fan clubs, but I know Keith's fan club doesn't do anything. All it does is give you a chance for meet and greet tickets, and there's like an online community, but that's it. For $35, I can support Keith by buying his albums, which is what I always do. You know, so yeah, the fan club things I think are a scam these days. I really do. And then when you do the pre-sales, they include pre-sales, all right, for the shows. But half the time, the seats aren't even in good places. It's like the fan club doesn't get any perks like they used to. Back in the day, you get like the first 5 rows. They don't do that anymore. All they're doing is giving you an early time to go in and get tickets, but the tickets are everywhere and they're not that great. I always wait for the general sale now. Since I'm only one, it's very easy to get one ticket, and you do better on the general sale than you do on the pre-sale. So, yeah. Anyhow, I've been a pretty busy girl. I didn't do a Friday vlog yesterday. I just didn't really feel like it. I've been feeling pretty creative actually. So, I had ordered some new stretchy tape a while back, and I wanted to redo some of my favorite necklaces that had broken. So, I'm going to show you this one. This is black and red and white, and it's got little pearls in between, as you can see, and it's really is pretty. And then I did a little bracelet to go with it. So I did that. This one's a lot longer than the one I had before. Then this one had broken, this orange one. So there is that one. Suppose I could wear it this way too. So that's that one. And then I had a whole bunch of these little red ones. So I just went ahead. Some of these knots look really bad. I don't know what to do about it. But I just put this red one together because red's one of my favorite colors. And I just did this one up with leftover beads. So yeah. So I did all that yesterday. I was doing it all night. I was up till 3 in the morning. And then I also worked on the clothes that I wanted to do some patches over some bad spots on my clothes. Now, this dress, oops, I had gotten from Cato, and it's very thin material and it tends to run. Like if you put your nail on it or something, they run very easily because it's very thin. So, I had gotten some sew-on patches, and I sewed this on last night. So now this dress is pretty enough that I could wear it out now if I want to. I never wanted to because of the run on it, so I did that, and that took me a couple of hours. And then on my green one, which is one of my new ones, I had some spots on it from my trip, and I don't know where it came from. So what I'm going to do is, I have these black flowers that are actually iron-ons, and I have them pinned on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my iron on my ironing board, and I'm going to put these on. to cover up these stains. I don't know where they came from. I think I was wearing this dress the day that I was going to go home, and that's the day that I wound up in the hospital. So yeah, I've been pretty creative. I've done some coloring. I think I did some last week. I don't know. What have I done that I haven't shown you? I did this outside scene right there. And then I'm pretty sure I showed you all the bathroom that I did. Just that one right there. And then I'm going to start on another one. And this is the beginnings of another one that I'm going to do. So, yeah, been a busy, busy girl. Haven't been on any sing streams. Last weekend I really wasn't feeling well. So I didn't go on to Camp G Maze on Saturday. Um, And then Sunday, the gentleman that I usually go on to, his father-in-law passed away. So they didn't do karaoke last week, but they'll be doing it tomorrow, I believe. So hopefully I'll be feeling okay. I've had my good days and my bad days, and this past week have been a lot of bad days. So yeah. So that's what's going on over here in Vermont. And Winnie, I have been cutting off her mats. Her poor neck gets all matted, and I don't know why. So I've started to work on some of them, and they are so thick that there's no way I could get through them. So what I did was, I cut them off, and she still has a few little ones, but she doesn't like me fussing with her neck. So I have some coconut oil that I've used in the past for her mats. She doesn't really like it when I put it on, but then she licks it off, and coconut oil is fine for cats. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on her other little mats. They aren't quite as bad. They have the potential to get bad. So I'm going to do that later, much to her dismay, I'm sure. So, and Lewis's album came out yesterday. I don't have the physical CD yet, but his channel actually uploaded the entire album to YouTube. And I've been listening to it a couple of times. Now, I'm an honest reviewer, and I adored his first album. Okay, the songs were amazing, lots of stripped down songs. Now, I am a fan of acoustic versions of songs. All right, I don't really like the overproduced sounds, with all the extra music and just too much noise for me. This album is okay. It may grow on me, but my first impression was I like it, but it's not as good as the first one was, as far as stripped down versions. Okay, there are some pretty songs in there. The three that went out on radio, I adore. That's Pointless, Forget Me, and Wish You the Best. I'd say that Wish You the Best is probably my favorite out of all of the songs. They're all good, they're not the type of songs that I could sing along with. Um, I mean, that's okay, but I do love to sing Lewis's songs, and maybe there'll be one or two in there that I might be able to learn along the way. But that was my first impression. I liked it, but I wasn't overly excited about it. And that's happened with Keith Urban too. I've been a fan of his forever. I have every single album of his. And there were one or two that I really just didn't care for. Now, the songs are great. Lewis is an amazing songwriter, and I'm not putting it down. I mean, it is a good album. It's just different, and it'll grow on me. I'm sure it'll grow on me. The first album I just love from the get go. I mean, every single song was singable. I can sing pretty much all of the songs on that album, and I'm just basing it on that. Okay, as far as being able to sing the song and acoustic versions. There are there are a few songs in there that aren't as overly produced with all the the big music and all that. But I would probably give this album, for me, a B. Okay. His first one was definitely an A plus, and I'm sure this one will grow on me. That was just my first impression of it. I listened to it about 3 times last night while I was doing all of this creating, and I'll just, once I get the physical CD, I'll be able to listen to it more, and I probably critique the songs a little bit better. All right, that was just my first impression. I pre-ordered a signed CD, and a lot of people have gotten them already, which kind of bothers me because I'm like, I don't get this. I'm on his fan page on Facebook. I'm on a couple of his fan pages on Facebook, and people are getting them already, and mine hasn't even been shipped yet. People have been putting their little notices on there that it was shipped before it came out, and I'm like, very strange. So I'm hoping, I'll get the shipment notice soon. And I ordered one for Anna, and she's moved, so I'm hoping that it will be forwarded to her from where she's moved to. And so we're just sitting here waiting, and at least I've been able to listen to the album. I really like it. So yeah, that's been a lot going on. I lost 3 pounds this week, thank God. I did not get anything this week when I did my Instacart order. I'm like, I've gained 15 pounds. No, 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 no. I do not want to get back up to that 290. So I've been very, very good. I've been having 3 meals a day. I'm starving all the time, but I've got to lose this weight. And it's towards the end of the month, and I hate the end of the month time. That $95 that came in on the 15th every month during the pandemic sure really helped, because by then, the 281 you get, it doesn't last long at all. And if you want to eat good food, it's even worse. So it's a struggle. I'm sure everybody struggles now since that pandemic emergency EBT went away. So yeah, my last few weeks of the month, it's usually peanut butter and jelly and spaghetti and cereal and things like that. And I stocked up on bread. I stocked up on cheese. I do a lot of grilled cheese sandwiches, but I'm changing that. I was doing 2 sandwiches at once. I'm just gonna do one now, and then I'm just drinking a lot of water. I don't have any more flavored water, with that fake aspartame in it. I love the flavored water, but it's not as good for you as regular water. And I had gotten that pure jug, the pure filtered jug, and it makes the water taste so good. And I just throw in a little bit of lemon juice, and it's really good. So I'm doing better. Walking, I've been walking every other day when I can, when I'm not hurting as much. I was hurting today, but I forced myself to do it. I said, I have got to do it. I've got to get some exercise. Exercise does help you when you have back pain, believe it or not, and other pains. Being active and keeping your muscles active really, really helps. So that's it. It's been a busy couple of days, and yeah, my hair's sticking up. I didn't put any product in it this time when I washed it yesterday, so it's flat. When I use the Garnier Fructis, volumizer, it does look a whole lot fuller, but I just didn't feel like doing it yesterday. So alrighty, guys. Everybody have a wonderful Saturday evening. It's almost 6 o'clock here, Eastern time, and I love you all so much. Thank you to my new subscribers. I've gotten a bunch of new subscribers in the past 30 days. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you like my vlog channel. I hope you enjoy my singing. And a lot of people ask me about my singing. Like they say, your voice is so good and blah, blah, blah. I was trained professionally as a teenager and as an adult, and I have performed in different venues, small venues, in Vegas, not Vegas, Nashville. Nashville's a lot like Vegas. And, I've been working on my voice for years. On my vocal techniques and my breathing and all that. So I I love to sing, and I don't do any professional gigs anymore, but I love to sing, and I'll probably sing till the day I die. So, everybody have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.